Hello.
Do you think it has a phone? Hey. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello.
Quiet.
It's a serious video channel here.
Oh, sorry.
No messing around, you know.
Let's record our serious video.
What about being professional? Don't get that with being Kevin, you know.
No, it's worse. It's longer.
Do you think it's going to rain? Dirty cloud up there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, blue skies.
It looks nice over there.
Blue skies with the clouds meandering along. Right, why should you buy a campervan?
Why?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
That's the part of the video. It's called Why Buy a Campervan. They're more and more popular now, especially like with the Volkswagens. They've been so popular over all the years. And the reason why I buy a campervan is, number one, it's a great van to start in and to get into the motorhoming or campervanning or whatever you want to do. Ideal for going away. Number two, for weekends away. Number three, I don't know why I'm counting them. You can use them as a dual purpose. And a dual purpose, what I mean by that, you can use them for as a replacement for your car. So they're not too big to get in supermarkets and pottering around town and everything else. And also, you're getting some of the things you're going to get in a motorhome. Now, and we're not going to talk about price of campervans because they can range from 10,000 right the way up to 100, 110,000 or whatever. We're going to have a look at basically what a campervan does, and I've got an example for you.
Whoa!
See that? Now this one we've just had in, it's going to set you around about £50,000. It's a 2021 Camper King Monte Carlo. What are you laughing at now? This is good, wasn't it? Monte Carlo. So it's a VW T6 S-Line, 5-speed manual, weighs 3,000 kilograms, so anyone can drive it. It's 4.9 meters long, and this one's only done just under 2,000 miles, 1,800 miles actually. So let's have a quick nose around. It's had an inspection in 2024 in January, and look at the colour. What a nice looking thing that is. Emily, what have you done?
That was you! That was you! No.
Look what you've done. You put me up. Right, what a great looking van it is. We're going to go for eggshell white. Do you like that? And what
sand?
Now, using this as an everyday vehicle, what a good looking thing. So that's one of the reasons why to have a campervan. We've got the pop top roof, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Good struts on there. And then we've also got the Dometic awning in midnight black. But it's I don't think it's giving you justice probably on the camera, but it's a great colour that is.
Yeah,
really nice colour. Width is 1.9 metres. It comes with an outdoor weather cover. It's paint sealed with a 5-year guarantee as well.
What's that mean?
That's been paint sealed with a 5-year guarantee. That's what it means. So it's had a coating put on it to protect it. You see?
So if your paint peels, you can
claim it back, yeah.
Right.
And the problem is, with it being eggshell white, it can get a bit brittle. You see? Good crack. I mean, do you like my yoke? Poultry wanted.
No.
Right, so what I'm seeing straight away is a flue. Now that's telling me that we have got some type of heating system on there. We've got a fresh water tank, because there's the water. We've got the hookup, and then working our way around, we're getting the back of the van. So we're getting a good looking van there. Now let's go and have a look inside. Now a lot of the camper vans are pretty much the same. So let's see if they've done anything special with the inside of this layout, because you're normally going to get a rock and roll bed,
Oh,
your hobs.
there's a solar panel there.
Oh yeah, it's got solar. Yeah, got parking sensors as well. Right, I'm going to put that there. But while we're here, if you see, we've got the 2 seats here with 2 belted seat belts. We've got the other seat belt there, obviously. Well, when we get inside, we'll have a proper look at the cab. Well, let's open it up. So that's probably the outside cover for it. Now look at this, look at this. Isn't this nice? It like counteracts the outside of the van. And then, isn't it?
So it's the same colour.
And I'm really, look at that, I'm like that wood. That's nice, that looks really nice. So, we've got, this is a nice interior, this is. We're getting a grill. That looks like it's never been used.
Hey!
Do you know why? Because the instructions are still in there, else they got burnt, wouldn't they? We're getting, let's have a look here, we're getting...
Lots of storage.
Storage underneath there. Now, can you just see that vent down there?
Yeah.
That's what we know as a drop vent. And they should be by most gas appliances. So take this as a gas appliance here.
Right.
So if there was a leak, because the LPG is heavier than air, it drops down and it'd go down there. And we've got a lip here as well. So if there's a lot of gas, it's not going to escape into the van. It's because of the lip here. So we've got a good sized lip that size. And then there's a drop vent there. So the gas would go down and outside the van. See the little charging point there as well. Now, as I said to you before, we had got some type of heating, so we've got the webasto heater there, little control panel. Oh look, everything's come on.
Hey, a little strip light.
So we've got little lights. Oh, touch. Oh, look at that.
Hey.
There we go there. Couple of plugs, 2 USBs. I've got one again here. Little storage in there.
What do you think of the webasto heating? Is it heating?
What do I think of? I wasn't really thinking anything at the time. I'm trying to do a video, you know.
No, but have you like dealt with it before? Is it as good as the others?
What others?
Aldi.
Right, webasto heating then. Let's talk about webasto heating for Emily.
Yeah.
The way the webasto works is it's a bit like, how can I explain, a gas heater. There's the webasto probably down there.
Sort of like Truma blown air.
It's like a blown air system, but the fuel it uses is from the diesel tank. So you've got your diesel tank that you use for driving along and using your diesel, and it basically uses the fuel out the tank to operate the webasto heater. Now a lot of the lorries have them as well, for when they're stopping overnight they can put the webasto heater on. It keeps them warm overnight, so they haven't got to keep the engine on. And then you find a few of the motorhomes now are starting to have the webasto, like the Chasson, which you'll probably see in a video. That's got the webasto. And I can't think of the other one. What's it called now? It's I'll think of it in a minute. Aberspatch is the same type of system.
Yeah.
But the webasto, I think sometimes they're in the Eldises. Now, you're going to say to me, well, what happens if it takes all the fuel out of your diesel tank? It doesn't, because there is a cut-off, because I think the fuel feed is obviously round about above reserved. So once the fuel drops in the tank, then this will stop working, basically.
So in winter, would you need to fill up more?
It doesn't use a lot of diesel, because if you think about it, we've got a small little box room, a very well insulated little box room, so it doesn't take that much to get this up to temperature. 18 to 20 degrees is a pretty typical living temperature. Once it gets to it, then it shuts off, and then obviously as the temperature drops, it goes up. Right, happy with that?
Yeah.
Right, we'll move on then, shall we?
Thanks.
So what we're getting the sink, just seen there, the blue, which is the cold feed, so we're not getting hot water. Do we need one in a camper van? And then we're getting the 2 hobs there.
What about when it comes to washing up?
Well, you boil the kettle then, don't you? You boil the kettle on the hobs to create the warm water when you're making a brew. See what I mean?
Got you.
Got it?
Yeah.
Got it. Right, now what I'm seeing here is these will turn around, so you can undo these like so. They'll swivel around to make like a captain's chair.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask me to do it now, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
You usually have trouble with these ones.
Stuff.
Have you done it yet?
Oh, where have you been for the last half hour?
It took you that long.
Right, so I'm going to show you how this works. So can you see down here? We have to unscrew these like so. You've got a little retainer there,
Right.
which you put onto there. I've done it on that one. And then if you can just have a look at the front there, exactly the same.
So you've undone it
What have you
in
done
the
now?
front too.
Sorry?
So you've undone it in the front too.
Yeah,
Your
I did that
little
while I was waiting for you.
screws, things.
Right.
Show us how it's done.
Right, here we go. So you like swivel it around, just like so.
Oh.
Like that. So, we've now got an extended part of the Campervan. So we can sit here, and then we've also got here, which I think is really tastefully done because we're matching up with there. Have you seen that light across there then?
Yeah.
I've just noticed that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Well, it's not amazing, it's a nice light.
Oh, and there. The little camper
Oh, little camper thing. Ooh. It's quite a tasteful little camper van, this is.
It's well done.
It is well done. So we've got this here as well. And then I'll take that out.
You should have your little freestanding table somewhere. There.
Hang on. We've got storage underneath as well. So there's jack and wheel brace. Keys.
Got some keys. A heavy bag of keys.
Yeah. That's, oh, I'll show you what this is actually. This is
What's that for?
tow bar.
Hey.
So we can attach the tow bar at the back. So we can use a little trailer to take with us if we want to put things in like barbecues, tables, chairs, anything like that. Right, so while I'm here, we've got what's known as a compressor fridge. That's off at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. If it is a compressor fridge.
And a little tiny freeze.
A little freezer in there.
A little baby freezer.
So the compressor fridges are really, really good and quite fuel efficient as well. Because with a compressor fridge, it obviously runs off the leisure battery, but once it hits temperature, it switches off. Now, we're not going to be using this fridge like we use at home, where we're going to be going in all the time. So there's probably a bit of bottled water in there, a bit of milk, bacon, my health drinks. So you're not going to have an awful lot in there, to be honest. So they're quite fuel efficient. The compressor fridge is now starting to go in a lot of the motorhomes. So right, we've got our seat that swivels around. We can enjoy everywhere we're going. And also what you've got to realise as well is thinking out the box with a camper van is sometimes people think they have to go away for 2 or 3 days in a camper van. No, you don't. You could go off to, say, to a nice walk. It's a what do they call nature reserves and places like that. You can park off, go off for your walk. You can come back, have a little snooze, make a drink or something like that. You might go to a theme park. Again, you can take your time, or even one day as well. Drive down to the coast. We're not far from the coast where we can just park up, have a cup of tea, look at the sea, and then can just drive back. But what it's giving you the extra than going in your car is you get the extra little features. You're not spending money buying drinks or buying sandwiches and things like that.
Or cooking on the hob.
You can do a bit of cooking on the hob. So don't think about that. You have to use a camper van for going away for a week or a few days. You don't have to. Right, let's move on. Can't stop. Now, can you just have a look at the front, around the front?
Yeah.
And can you see, oh, I don't think you'll be able to see it on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this seat back, if I can. There we go. And you might be able to see it now.
What is it?
So, no, it's not on there. Oh, there. So that's town. There's just the proper seats that have been tested properly. Oh.
Is that something you should look for when buying a camper van?
No, easier seats to turn around. That's what you should bloody look for. Oh, let me get back in there.
It went, yeah.
There we go. Once you know how, you know how. So I'm going to move over here now. We've got the 2 belted seats. We've got, oh, that's going to be easy. I'm just going to have a look underneath there. Bit of storage. You can see the seat belts there as well. So to make up the bed, easy peasy lemon squeezy eye open. We can pull this forward. And you know why I call these the collapsible beds? Because to make the bed up, you collapse.
Oh my god. No, I thought you were going to break it.
So again, look at that, good size. I tell you what, this feels comfy.
Comfy.
Don't it just? That does feel well.
It's plush.
It is, that's really nice. This is a nice build, this is. I'm liking this build. Oh. I wonder if you... so see my little button there?
Yeah.
I'll just collapse it down again. See that? Press that.
Down.
And then we just ease it back. And there you go. Now, you're going to say to me, what's the point of having all these seat belts when there's only one bed?
Yeah. Yeah, what?
You're going to say to me, what's the point of having all these seats?
What's the point in having all of these seat belts with one bed?
But there isn't, Emily. Come sit here.
No.
Do you mean no? So, I've got my dormer.
You what?
My dormer. I've
What's
got
that
lift
mean?
up now. My pop top.
Yeah.
So I've got height. I've got some windows. This one also I can open up as well. Basically.
Yeah.
So we're making more room in the van.
Yeah.
And then look what we have here. If you just go into the front. Hello.
Hi.
So here's your extra bed. Drop that down and have a look at that and give me your opinion.
Oh, it's big. It's
Good size?
Big, good size. It looks like it'd be comfortable.
Looks like what?
It'd be comfortable. You got like a netty bit.
Yep.
What's the netty bit for?
That's to stop you from falling out.
Oh.
Not that you would do, but I think it's a safety precaution anyway.
Oh, look at you down there. You look so small.
Come on. So I think we've covered everything. That's such a great light, that is, you know. That's great light. We've got the nets on there. We can open the door, windows slide as well. So what we'll do, we're going to pop outside. We're going to have to be quick because it's raining.
Yeah.
And have a look what's in the back. Right, so let's open up here.
Nice seating again.
Storage. Got a little bit of a seat here. Now this is nice. Look at that. How we've got there. We've got the. Let me just point this out to you. You've got the 230. You've got the battery charger. You've got the 12-volt fuses, and then there's our controller for the solar, which is going to the leisure battery. And then below that, done properly, and it should be done. What we've got then is our camping gas in there in a nice sealed container.
How come the seat's so small? Is it possible to make it bigger?
Yeah, so what they've got to do is you've got to cut all this off and weld something out longer. That's how you can make it bigger. It's not real. No, it's not really designed as a seat, because if you remember when we put the bed down, this drops down, and that's part of the sleeping area, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's part of the rock and roll bed. Because if you didn't have that little bit on there, the bed's going to be smaller.
So what can you use it for? No, you...
I can go fishing. It's a good question, actually. I don't think there's an awful lot you can, but I'm going to show you again. Let's get back around, because that's a great question, actually. It ain't a seat, but if you didn't have that, which is a great question, just imagine this. So we're making the bed up. See that little seat there?
Yeah.
Now look at my little legs.
Yeah.
Where's my head?
On the little
Of that. So if you didn't have that, oh, I don't put my feet on.
Your legs would be off.
There would it be. So you can see why it's important to have that. But that's a great question, actually. So
Nice.
no, it's not a seat.
It could be a table.
It's part of making the bed up. Well, you could do if you're outside at the back.
Yeah.
Right, quick look at the cab if you go around to the cabinet. You've got the Volkswagen, you've got the steering wheel there, you've got the controls, and you've got the media pack. It's obviously got the air conditioning on, and there's your 5-speed there. So, good looking cab.
Very nice.
So, I'm worn out, aren't I? So, why would you buy a camper van?
Yeah.
Like I've explained to you, great for tootling around, and you can use it as a second car, you can use it as your only car. You can just jump in and go, even if it's for a day out, and it's a great way to start to get into campervanning and motorhoming, and then at some point you can, if you want to, progress into a bigger van. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Try to do something a little bit different. If you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. I'm worn out.
It's that seat, isn't it?
That seat's done me. God.